In problem 9, we want to find y prime for this function defined explicitly. We want to find it for y prime. So we're going to have to use implicit differentiation. So let's start it. How about if we start here with differentiating this term, and then this term, and then this term. So the first term is going to give us, what, 12x cubed plus. Now, the next term is an exponential. Exponentials, we know, it's the function itself, e to the 3xy times the derivative of the exponent. Now, we need to differentiate this, but remember, it's a product here, so we have to use the product rule. So we're going to need parentheses, so I see a first and a second. So it's the derivative of the first, which is 3, times the second, plus the first, which is 3x, times the derivative of the second. Now, this is implicit differentiation, right? So you get y prime. So I've got the function itself times the derivative of the exponent. The exponent being a product, so I have the derivative of the first. Here's the derivative of the first times the second, plus the first times the derivative of the second. And this is equal to, now the derivative of the 4, that's a constant, that's just 0. So let's multiply through here. We're going to have 12x cubed plus 3y e to the 3xy plus, now I'm going to bring it over here, we'll get 3xy prime e to the 3xy equals 0. And we're trying to solve for y prime, so here's our y prime right here. So let's subtract and subtract. So that will give us 3xy prime e to the 3xy equals, now if I subtract those, I'll get negative 12x cubed minus 3y e to the 3xy. All right, and now I'm trying to solve for this y prime, so I'm going to divide by this. So I'm going to divide by that 3x e to the 3xy. So I'm thinking we're going to get y prime is equal to this fraction here, negative 12x cubed minus 3y e to the 3xy all over 3x e to the 3xy. Now, I'm going to claim that that works. That is the derivative. I could simplify it a little bit, right? We could factor out, negative 3. But we could go one more step, and I've already done it here. You notice that there's negative 12, negative 3. There's a negative 3 in common. So I factored out the negative 3. And if you take out the negative 3, what's left? Negative 12 divided by negative 3 is the 4, and then you have the x cubed. You took out a negative 3, so now you have positive, what's left? Y e to the 3xy, all over that denominator. I think either one of those forms is good.